Yeah, what up, y'all? Back at you, man. I hate when those videos run out. You be doing your thing, doing all that talking. Next thing you know, oh man, a video ran out. But anyway, so guys, we was talking about that dark mark and how you can't stay away from dark marks, especially if a guy ain't got a beard. Y'all know how it is, man. Now I don't use shavers. Shavers. Black people are not supposed to shave their face, but I use the trimmers, the clippers. But y'all know every now and then you'll get an ingrown hair sooner or later, and that motherfucker will leave a dark mark. Especially if you're going out in the sun. And like I said, cocoa butter, don't none of that stuff work, man, to try to get rid of that dark mark. Except only one thing works to get rid of those dark marks, guys, and that's hydroquinone, like what y'all see here. Now, I told y'all before a long time ago, I had went to Cambodia, and 2 months before I left there, I had ran out of my hydroquinone, and I found out, well, the hydroquinone was banned in Asia, and I was like, oh shit, man. So I was like, man, I gotta get back to the States and get in, because I gotta get this hydroquinone, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, hydroquinone, I used to use 2%, but they banned it on Amazon, banned it on eBay. And like, I was like, man, is this a marketing thing, or they really talk about it's poison? You know, it's probably a little bit of both, but you don't use that much hydroquinone for it to be poison in your blood and stuff like that, guys. You know, we talked about, guys, how, you know, natural, not everything in nature is natural. Some things you have to use chemicals for. Like when I was telling y'all about putting a little bleach in your bath to cleanse your aura. Stuff like that. Bleach, I think I said bleach, ammonia, lemon juice, sea salt, vinegar. Some of y'all remember I talked about that, how to cleanse your aura. Now, I haven't took a bath like that in years. But anyway, let's just get back to this thing, guys. So yeah, I used to use 2% hydroquinone. Then, you know, a company called Black Opal, I used to buy it from. They stopped selling it. I said, I'll be damned. But then you can find it online. You can just type in this product y'all see right here, guys, APH. The hydroquinone has gotten really expensive, guys. It's very marketable now, which makes you wonder why well, obviously a lot of people are dealing with dark marks. You know, why is that? Well, probably the sun. But it's kind of interesting because I went from using a 2% hydroquinone, and when I found this one online, by the way, this one's $50. I used to pay only 15 bucks. But this one's for 50 bucks. When I used to use a 2% hydroquinone, and this one is 10%. So when I started using this one, I get a dark mark, and you can make that, and I start being able to, I can make that motherfucker disappear in like 3 days, tops. I was like, man, this is wonderful, because when I used the 2% hydroquinone, you know, it'd take like a week, sometimes 2 weeks to get rid of it. But this thing, get rid of that shit in 3 days. I said, man, oh man, I said, this is a lifesaver right here, guys. You know what I'm saying? I said, this is the shit right here. So this is the one you want to look for online, 10% hydroquinone, company called APH. Okay? And you just put a little bit on the mark, and that's it. That's all you do. Go in 3 days, and I don't care how bad that black mark is. This thing, it gets rid of it on the spot. The most it'll take, like, you got a really, really bad dark mark, the most this thing ever took was 5 days, guys. I mean, this is some serious stuff. So you can't use no natural stuff to get rid of that dark mark. You know, you gotta go chemical on that motherfucker. That's why I'll never be preaching to people, oh, be holistic, be natural. No. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like, I would never preach veganism, because there in some cases you do need the nutrients from those animals products. I just preach don't be eating animal every day. Doesn't make any sense. You know, if you want to eat meat, just save it for like the weekend. That shit too expensive anyway. But anyway, so yeah, guys, I went from a 2% hydroquinone to a 10% hydroquinone cream, and this is everything I use for my skin. Like I told you, I use Dr. Bronner's soap. I don't hardly use no water to cleanse. Hand wash. Kind of sin, because, you know, it's like I'm a car. Your body's a car, right? So you detail your car. If you take your car through the car wash, you know it's not going to be better than if you detail it. So that's what you're doing when you're hand washing. You're detailing you're detailing your body. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all treat your car better than your own goddamn body. But anyway, all right, guys. So that's all I want to say. But so yeah, those are the 3 products I use for great skin health. Of course, you want to eat right. Okay, and one thing I want to say, guys, beets, really, really good for the skin, like internally, you know, just to talk about the stuff internally done to have good skin. Black folks, like, you know, beets. Y'all know beet juice. Oh man, you guys, oh, and vitamin C too. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you know, eat your oranges or vitamin C. You know what I'm saying? You don't need to be taking all these collagen products and nothing like that, because it's collagen in meat and stuff like that. But yeah, when you drink beet juice, guys, that will beautify your skin really good. Beet juice, as well as your green stuff too. I don't want to say wheatgrass, because sometimes that stuff can be allergies and stuff. But I'm telling, but you know, yeah, make sure you're getting your chlorophyll, stuff like that. But what really helps me with my skin health is beet juice, drinking beet juice. I find this product, well, it's this one product I use that's beet juice mixed with orange juice, and I usually drink one of those every day. It's really, really good. And I started noticing when I drink beet juice every day, my skin be looking really, really, really good, like really good. And then that plus this, and then you know, you'll have women asking you how you get your skin so good. Yeah, you know, I told you about that, man. Yeah, there's women out here that be looking at the beauty of a man, wondering, and a lot of times women, you know, they too intimidated to ask a man, hey, how do you keep your skin? Because, you know, a woman's she's supposed, well, you know, it's just a stigma, is that a woman should know better how to take care of her beauty than a man. But sometimes that's just not the case, because you remember, knowledge is power. And you got to have knowledge if you're going to do anything right, whether it's taking care of yourself or whatever the fuck. So there are women who and I know they do. I see them in public, guys. I can read their minds. Sometimes I walk into a place, I'll be in a woman's face, and she'll do a double take at me, and I say in my mind, I say, she's wondering why my skin glowing. And I can't just come out and tell them, because then they'll feel bad, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, man, she'll be like, oh man, my skin look bad. You know what I'm saying? Women are real fickle, not fickle, but they you know, the women don't want to ask no man about how to beautify themselves. You know what I'm saying? That's something a woman that would never want to ask a man. You know what I'm saying? So, but if any woman watch my YouTube channel, well, yeah, this is what I do for good skin. You know? So, yeah, guys. Trying to make sure there's nothing else I didn't tell y'all. Oh, also that diatomaceous earth that I told y'all to take, about the parasite, cleansing your body, those parasites. Diatomaceous earth, that contains a lot of silica, which silica is really good for the skin too. And it's Fiji water contains a lot of silica, if anybody want to know. But get that silica. I just recommend that you guys deal with that diatomaceous earth, because then you be getting a really good mineral for the skin, as well as cleansing your body of parasites. So y'all can do the knowledge to diatomaceous earth and how much you should be taking and for how long and stuff like that. So guys, that's everything, man. Oh, and plus, you know, I told y'all I gotta take Benadryl every 4 hours, double dose. Don't do what I do, guys. Don't do that. I'm somebody that can handle that. Okay, but if you got allergies, you do got to take Benadryl, and you have to mix it with an H1 and H2. So, and y'all know I use Zyrtec and Benadryl. Okay, so that's kind of another part of having good skin too, is the controlling the histamine in your body. And you know, I told y'all there are a lot of histamine foods out there. A lot of these foods we shouldn't even be eating, because it makes too much histamine come out in your body. And then if you get too much histamine, you be getting hives and stuff like this. So, but I already told y'all I have to take Benadryl every 4 hours. Benadryl and Zyrtec every 4 hours. No, Zyrtec I take 1 pill a day, 1 10 milligram pill a day. Benadryl I take double dose every 4 hours. Okay, and that's what controls me from having allergies, whether it's from food or seasonal allergies. Okay, guys. So I done told y'all everything about what I do for skincare, and I gotta get out of here, y'all. All right, talk to y'all later. Peace.